Right, it's the Northern Boy Show. Hello.
Good morning, folks. Here we are, the Northern Boys in... Hang on, where are we? Oh, yeah, Nottingham. This is the morning after the show. Nottingham, pretty good. And you know, I can't remember any gin and tonics I didn't buy, but I certainly got fairly rat-arsed. How are you feeling, Norm? Norm, wake up, Norm.
You all right, mate?
Have you got your microphone? Oh, good.
What
we
we
started. We started.
Blew by you.
Oh, right, podcast, yeah.
Well, you see, before you got here, Pat, I drew some eyes on Norman's eyelids.
Oh, to pretend he was awake.
Yeah. How cool is that?
Ooh.
But yeah, I thought before we start this episode, we've got some lovely questions from the viewers.
Oh,
Excellent.
Good. I like questions.
Yeah,
Do you like questions?
I love them, mate.
Good. You don't know the fucking answer.
Oh,
but you
no,
like
never,
the
no, I've
questions.
never
Yeah, it
remembered
gives us
one
something
answer.
to do, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Far away.
This
Don't know
feels
what
like
answer means.
this
Sorry.
feels like a good question for you, Kev. This is from someone called Squirtle. And
That's a good name.
The question is, who's your favourite member of the Beatles?
Oh, it's got to be John Lennon.
Yeah, how come?
No idea, mate. Just know how to spell his name.
He's pretty sharp for this early in the morning.
Not kidding. Yeah, that's a classic.
I'll open that up to both of you. Have you got a favourite member of the Beatles, Norm and Pat?
No. I'll tell you why. It's because actually,
You like the Rolling Stones?
yeah,
Bloody hell. What's going on?
I like the
Has he had a funny pill this morning?
because the Beatles wouldn't have been the Beatles without all four of them.
That's a really good answer. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
know, that's a cracking answer. That's
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
To be honest, I agree. I can't separate them. I think they're all fantastic. Well, sorry, were. Every one of them. They all had their own... Everything, their own persona, their own personality, their own style of doing stuff, their own style of writing songs, because they all pretty well wrote songs, so, you know.
But
Do
they
you
were
know
around
something
for many
interesting?
years, though, weren't they?
When the
Not
Beatles
that
split
many.
up and there were solo artists, which Beatle got a number one record first?
McCartney.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a question for you.
I'd guess it's George Harrison.
No,
No?
It was John Lennon, mate.
no.
Ringo.
There's only one
Ringo.
left.
Ringo Starr got the first number one after they split up.
With what song?
Oh, I can't remember what it was. It was almost like a country
We're
western.
gonna put me in the movies.
Was that it?
That was, well, there was still
Nah,
the Beatles in
of
that.
course it was.
Yeah, check it out. Make sure I've got that right.
Apparently, Ringo Starr's first number one solo hit was a song called Photograph, which reached the top of the US Billboard Hot 100 in November 1973.
Oh, it's America. That's
Really?
so cool.
Oh, so it wasn't the first thing, then.
Couldn't have been, because that was 3 years after they broke up.
So there's a good question for the viewers at home.
Yeah.
Which Beatle had the first number one single after they split up?
Yeah, but you know what? It's too easy nowadays. Google.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I'm
it?
about to tell you.
The answer comes up in seconds.
I'm about to fact check this for
You
you.
don't need Encyclopedia Britannica.
George Harrison was the first member of the Beatles to have a number one after the band's breakup with My Sweet Lord.
Oh, right.
Oh, I remember
There
that.
you go.
Ah, yeah, he got done for that one, didn't he?
Well, sort of, yeah.
Yeah,
So I was right.
Yes,
Yeah.
well done, that man.
Well
Why
done.
did he get done?
Give him a buttered cornflake.
Because it sounded like...
Plagiarism.
Oh.
Oh, what was the thing? And if you... The band that sued him, if you listen to the song, it is exactly the same as
Yeah.
My Sweet Lord.
Yeah.
So he got done for it.
Well, I think he settled.
Yeah,
Really?
I think that's good. Let's move on. This is quite a weird question for this time of the morning. This is from Derp, and Derp has said, "What's your favourite medieval execution or torture method?"
Well, not having tried any of them out, but having seen one example, the Iron Maiden was quite an interesting one.
Good band too.
Great band too. Do you want to explain how that works for the viewers?
It was like a person-shaped metal box with knives sticking out of the back end, and you put the person in and shut the door on them, and the knives just went straight straight through them everywhere.
It's like a really shit Penn and Teller trick.
Yes, I think they actually did that, but the knives didn't obviously kill them because they must have been retractable. Yeah, that's the only.
That must have killed the person in it, though.
Yeah.
Not so much torture as execution.
Well, I think he did it slowly.
Oh, good.
I don't know. I mean, I don't like to think about shit like that. So
There's one at the Tower of London that I saw, and I thought, absolute agony. And what it was so that they'd put you in it, and you were sort of semi-crouched, but you couldn't put your hands down to relieve or stand up. So you were hours, days, just bent over like that. Then they put Guy Fawkes in it and all that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think one of the worst ones was crucifixion because he didn't die straight away.
Crucifixion's
Yeah.
a
So
doddle.
it took you like 3 days of
A while, yeah.
which is
Crucifixion's a doddle.
speaking from experience.
Well, of course.
I'm
not on-
quoting the film, aren't I? Come on.
We're not on about the sex position.
No. Bit of a sharp character, I know.
I get shouted in the opener.
What about you, Kev?
I haven't got a clue, mate.
No?
I'm having a day off.
He's just in it for the quick quips.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. Let's do one more question.
Yeah, good.
Again, these are really existential questions for this time of the morning, but this is from Abel, and Abel has
Abel.
asked, what advice would they give someone feeling down at the current state of the world?
Oh, that's from Abel.
As my old man used to do, buck up.
Book up or fuck off. So you know what? I've always been an optimist in the wrong sense of the word. I just think everything will be all right. I mean, you can only control what you can control, right? So just don't agonise. Don't depress shit out of yourself if you agonise about stuff. You know, I'm sometimes guilty of it, but I think, well, hang on, I can't do anything about that. So forget it, put it on the back burner, and do something you can control. That's all I can say. I mean, you know, people get depressed now. There are people who get depressed hormonally. Can't do a lot for that. People who get depressed about situations, change it. Go and have a walk. Go and kick the cat. Oh, no, that's Norman's trick. Or is it my trick? I don't know. But just do something.
I've got a
you know?
cat.
Not anymore.
You used to have a dog called Francis.
He used to trip her up.
Yeah, they ran away. Selfish bastard.
Yeah, I mean, just look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Bidoo, 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 bidoo.
I think that's quite a nice way
That's twice we've done.
Songs.
Life for Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crucifixion to Doddle, isn't that? No, to say something about being depressed and everything. Let's put it this way: if you didn't, right, this is a question to everyone. If you didn't read the newspapers or watch the television, so you're not informed about what's happening in the world, would you be depressed?
Probably not.
No.
No,
So don't fucking watch the TV or read the newspapers, and you'll be fine.
You'd be very happy.
That's Brummie for happy.
Well, ignorance is bliss and all that, isn't it?
No, I agree. I did a bit of a positive thinking course many years ago.
What went wrong?
I possibly can't remember.
There you go.
I've always, my mother always said to me, look, just control what you can control, do what you think you can do, because I'm sure you think you can do it, you probably can do it. And that's about it, really. Just get out there and do stuff.
And if at first you don't succeed,
You try and try.
if at first you don't succeed,
You try
Give up.
and try.
so
Oh, no,
much for
sorry.
parachuting.
Close,
So
Pat.
much. Let me get the punchline in.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Sorry,
If
we
at
hadn't
first you
realised you
don't
were
suck-
setting us up for a joke.
Shut
Start
the
again.
fuck Right, let's pretend now. If at first you don't succeed, so much for parachuting.
There you go.
It wasn't worth waiting for, was it?
No, not really, no. Anyway. Okay, boss, carry on.
Well, he was an airline pilot once, Mo.
Thank you for your questions, viewers. As always, please send them in through the Sindhu World Discord. And I've got a question for you now. How do you think the show went last night?
Amazing.
Let's do a
Fantastic.
little debrief for the morning after.
I'm not taking my briefs off for anyone.
It's a briefless wonder.
Well, what time is it now?
It's currently 10:30.
Mr.
10:30. Where's the beers?
Did you not bring some back from the thing? Oh dear me.
want some
We're very fortunate with the gigs we do because the green room is usually fairly well stashed with alcohol of one description.
It
or
isn't when
another.
we leave the green room.
So, well, the thing is, if we can't lock the door, we can sometimes come back and all bloody alcohol's been thieved by our fans. I use the word very loosely, you know. But normally, Norman would shove half a dozen in his suitcase, briefcase, carrier bag, pockets,
Down my trousers.
whatever, any way he could. But I think last night he got so shit-faced he forgot. And I got even more shit-faced and I forgot who I was.
We're thinking of changing the name to the Blue Room.
I don't get that one.
Neither do I.
Is it because we were at the rescue room?
Close.
We were at the rescue rooms last night. A good venue, that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a good session.
Yeah, we had a
That
good
was
Good.
great.
The crowd was just apeshit, weren't they? I mean, for a crowd of whatever it was, 250, 300, it sounded like there was about 1,200 out there.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good crowd. We always get good. We've got nice people that come and see our shows. They're great.
They seem really happy.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, and it's always nice meeting them after the show as well.
Oh, do you know, I really enjoyed that. I mean, me and Kev found a little quiet corner, which wasn't quiet for very long. And there was a queue around the block for, you know, cuddles and kisses and photos and tit signing. I know that's something that's caught on, especially in Nottingham.
Yeah.
The thing is, the blokes want their tit signed as well.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's all right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No,
How did
no,
that
no.
all start? I can't remember. I think it was just some woman came up and said, "Can you sign me tits?" Didn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just caught on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I can't remember the first time it happened, but
And one of the good things about the people that come to see the shows, when we invite them, people started saying they didn't believe that we would actually be there.
really?
Yeah, someone said that. Didn't think you meant it. Didn't think you'd come. We do, though. We always do.
Wait, they didn't think you'd come to a show that you're putting on?
No, that we'd go to the after show. That we'd go to the pub afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think they know that we go to a show that we're going. What?
I was going to say.
The thing is, I mean, because you don't live in the same area as we do, he and I are together quite a lot. I mean, we get recognised. We're coming out of W.H. Smith's. There are other news agents available.
Other news agents available.
In New Street Station, and this young lady went, "Oh, you're the Northern Boys, aren't you?" And very timidly, any chance for a photo? As if it's a chore.
Well, it would have been.
You know?
I think it might have been a public offence if you got a tits out outside W.H. Smith's. and said, "Can you sign them?"
Well, I didn't get a tits up. She did.
Yeah.
But the other thing is,
Breasts, I'm afraid I should say.
the other thing on the same subject. I remember maybe a year ago or 18 months ago when we first hit the scene. I was in my local having a beer with a couple of mates, and this bloke walks in. "Oh, hello, Patrick. What are you doing here?" As if I didn't belong there. I said, "It's my local." "What?" "Yeah, everyone's got to live somewhere." You know, they don't realise we're real people. We're not cardboard cutouts, you know, or holograms. We're real people. And we've all got a local, you know,
Yeah.
and we all go shopping. Well, Kev does,
Well, love it.
you know. And in fact, I went in Kev's shop the other day at about, I don't know, 3 o'clock, because it's the only shop that does my favourite soup. I came outside and there was a crowd of school kids. And one of them said, "Hey, why do I know your face?" I said, "Well, are you from..." "Yeah." I said, "Well, I used to teach there." And he went, "Yeah, but I'm only 15. and I actually left there in 1980, before his grandma was born.
Yeah.
I said, "No." I said, I said, I'm one of the Northern boys. Oh my God. So, and these kids are like 14, 15, 16, you know?
Lovely.
So they were all, oh, got myself in this one girl who would, she said to me, well, are you famous? So we better ask them, see what they think. So, of course, the boy who spotted me said, he's not. So he gets his phone out. She goes, oh my God, you know, they're starstruck. They don't realise that you have to live somewhere, you know?
Yeah. I think you're from heaven.
Well, it's my local.
Or hell.
The bar staff and all that, you know, they know what to do. And they piss themselves whenever someone comes in and asks for a photograph with me. They just think it's the weirdest thing because they just know me as one of the boozers in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose it's a completely different world between people who know you for the Northern Boys and people who just know you as Norman.
Yeah.
So do they know he was Norman or do they know he was Norman Payne?
Like, they know Norman. They know Norm.
Norm.
Yeah,
Okay,
they know
our
Norm.
Norm. All right, good, excellent.
It's got to be the norm then, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but
that
did
was
you
pretty
get that
good.
one?
That was pretty sharp.
I was. What's with him today?
You've had a good
Hey,
breakfast this morning.
It
haven't
must,
you?
it must be. No, don't. It's spot on
People
today.
love it.
What it is, he's still pissed from last night.
Yeah. I don't drink.
This is how he's woken up.
Do you ever get recognised, Kev?
Oh, never.
He doesn't
You must
recognise
do.
himself.
George, he's lying through his teeth again.
You must do.
As if. I do
I'll tell you
sometimes.
that one of the very first times that he was surprised about. I wasn't with him. I think we were at Euston Station, and I don't know what I was doing. It was outside Cafe Rouge. He went, "Oh, I need some stuff from the co-op." So he goes in the co-op without me. He managed to find his way back, and he said, "Oh, bloody hell! I was just in the co-op, and they asked for my autograph." I says, "So why are you so surprised?" Well, you know, I said, "You're a Northern boy. You're going to get recognised more and more." But so yeah, he does get recognised.
I've noticed that after the shows as well, I think people are most excited to see Kev and to speak to Kev because obviously they don't hear you speak very often unless they watch this podcast, obviously. But Kev is purely rhythmic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want a conversation with me toenails.
He's only. Well, he's only here because of the rhythm method.
There you go.
Yeah, one or two people will get that joke.
I'm sure they will.
But where are we tonight? What's happening tonight?
I think we're at a place called Manchester.
Yep.
I went to school in Manchester for quite a long time, so I kind of have an affinity. But I've also got an affinity to Liverpool because.
Right.
Well, it's difficult because you're either Liverpool or you're Manchester, and the twain shall never meet. But when you come from like Skelmersdale or somewhere like that, where you're in the middle, who do you identify with at the time? Well, the best of the football teams. You know,
Let's start down that one.
Well, no, what it depends on the era. You know, way back, Liverpool were top of the pile, and then Man U were top of the pile, then Man City were top of the pile, and then out of the blue, bloody Leicester City were top of the pile. Where that came from, heaven only knows. So you know, if you're new to life, but old enough to understand affinities, you know, whatever.
And it's like even at the show last night, you said, you know, you've got two football teams here in Nottingham.
Yeah, I was taking the piss. You know it was. You know it was.
But yeah, we're at the Blues Kitchen tonight in Manchester. As we record this, it's the 19th of November. And then on Friday, we're in Leeds. Saturday, Dublin. And then we've got a little bit of a break. And then the next show after that is the 9th of December in Glasgow.
Can't wait for Glasgow.
Yeah, I've never been to Glasgow before.
Have you not?
No,
But you
first
are coming
time.
with us, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
You'll love it.
We did Glasgow twice on our last tour. Well, the very first week we did Glasgow, and the very last week, and they were both ape shit. Both, weren't they?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, put it this way: we were booked into a hotel both times. Never slept in them.
Never got there.
Never slept in them because we were up all night partying, and then we had to get. You better go and get the plane. Yeah, I mean, every venue is brilliant, but I don't know if the Scots just seem to want to get as pissed as they possibly can, as quickly as they possibly can.
Well, pretty much everywhere we go, people want to get pissed as they possibly can.
I mean, get us pissed rather than get themselves pissed.
It is a Tuesday when we go to Glasgow, so we'll see how pissed people are willing to get on a Tuesday night.
Oh, come on. Me and him, on the first morning after a Glasgow gig, we're in Glasgow airport at 5 o'clock in the morning, and they were coming away from the breakfast table bar, women as well, with pints of lager at 5 o'clock in the bloody morning, for heaven's sake.
But you see now, that is an interesting time, because if you say started drinking at 10 at night and you're drinking through, that is still, and I'm an expert at getting pissed, remember that, that is still your night time. So it's not, you're not drinking at 5 in the morning.
No,
you're still drinking from the night before.
Yeah. There you are, folks.
6 o'clock is a...
There you go.
Listen, folks, if you want advice on how to get pissed, Mr. Norman Payne will guide you through the process.
Yeah.
Oh, you're over there, aren't you? Did it?
Oh, is that where they are? Oh, yeah.
First class.
I could see, gave you something to think about there, didn't I? I could see you going, yeah, I see what you're saying. 5 o'clock in the morning, is it?
No, but, you know, I mean, I couldn't face a lot. Well, I don't drink lager anyway. But, I mean, I've kind of got a feeling in my head, an attitude that I won't really drink alcohol before midday. Whether it's because my dad was a sailor and it was the yardarm stuff, you know. Just don't. I just don't drink
over the yardarm.
Yeah, that's something like that. Yeah. Okay, next.
Yeah, well, after Glasgow is Newcastle on the 10th of December.
We did Newcastle on the first tour, and it was absolutely bananas. It was the biggest crowd. I think it was 1,200 on that one. Do you remember it? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the place though. Some kind of museum, I think.
Well, this time when we go to Newcastle, we're in a venue called The Grove.
Oh, okay.
On the 10th of December.
Well, I hope it's indoors. Newcastle in December.
I can imagine it will be. I don't know at what point this podcast will go out, so we may have already done it by the time the podcast comes out.
Okay, so Newcastle, we hope you enjoyed the night last night.
You were great, by the way.
And then we wrap things up on the 11th of December when we make our return to the New Cross Inn.
Our second return to New Cross Inn.
I think our third.
It's our third gig.
Yes,
no, second return, third gig.
So we played New Cross in July of this year as well.
We did, yeah.
And that was where we did the first 2 episodes of the podcast that people are watching now in their lovely green room. One of the biggest green rooms I've been in, but also one of the strangest. It is just, at New Cross, it is just a black room. With like
I don't know why we call it green.
It's not part of the venue either. It's sort of next door. We have to come outside to go to the venue.
Yeah, it's a strange venue because you effectively have to walk through the crowd to get on the stage.
Yeah,
you've got to walk through the crowd to go for a piss.
Yeah,
which is a bit disconcerting.
But the fans love that.
Well,
going for the piss?
No. You going through the crowd.
Oh,
yeah. That is true. Yeah, New Cross Inn. It's a teeny little, well, relatively speaking, venue, but they cram them in and they enjoy the gig, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, they must do because it's our third play. It's the only place we will have played 3 times.
The biggest green room I've been in, and this was when I was just doing solo stuff. Forget where it was now, but it was that big, the green room. There was a snooker table in it.
Oh, bloody hell. Can't be bad. You sure that wasn't Strangeways reception area?
It could have been, yeah.
Sorry, Strangeways is a Manchester jail.
Yeah, I thought it was full of grass.
Because it was green.
Yeah,
he's drifting away from the...
Did you hear the tumbleweed go through the room then? Well, we all went, what the fuck was that?
Well, New Cross Inn is a capacity of 350.
Oh, right.
So
it's not the smallest one we're playing, no?
Last time we played there, though, they were actually outside.
Sorry. What?
People were looking...
Oh, they spilled over.
Because they couldn't get in, so they were outside looking through the windows.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. And that's the day that Kev lost half a stone of sweat.
Yeah.
Andy's phone.
Hey?
Andy's phone.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy's phone,
There was a few window cleaners outside as well.
Sorry. Straight over my head.
Just because you got a couple of good gags in doesn't mean you can just say any shit you want all the time. Think it's funny.
Oh, you can.
Finished.
You can.
I'm having a day off now.
I don't know. You got to keep this up until the end of the tour, I suppose.
Keep what up? The humour.
Yeah.
As if
I don't know, as if.
I'll introduce you to him.
Isn't he the guy that opened the batty for Pakistan?
Hey, got him.
That's
Bang
him.
on, Patrick.
Yeah, as if Mahmood. As if.
He's always in a good mood.
Oh, well, we're getting closer.
I can feel that you're building on it now.
He's working on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start scripting him.
Yeah.
But I'd have to write it down.
Yeah.
I don't think you could script, Kev. I don't
Yeah.
think any of this could be
I think you're
scripted.
probably right.
It could be stripped, I suppose. Just tying me underpants.
Oh, dear.
How are you feeling about Manchester, Norman? You got any experiences before from Manchester?
Of course, yeah. I lived there for a long time.
Yeah, you got some mates coming tonight, haven't you?
I have.
No.
Oh, you have.
I can't call them mates. My nephew and 3 of his mates are coming. Yeah. He's actually flying in from Tenerife today to be there.
Wow.
How about that then? That's right. Oh, can't do that, can I?
Definitely not.
Sorry, Sir James.
Beep.
Yeah, none of that. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be with you tonight.
Oh, shame.
Sad,
Diving
yeah.
off, eh?
How
So-
are we going to cope? Who's going to look after us?
So you'll be
we're
pleased
gonna
about
be
that.
Up the creek.
Who's going to bring me my beer when I can't find the bar?
But then I'll be in Leeds on Friday. So
Oh,
yeah.
good,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Okay.
Excellent.
Cool.
Good.
But
I like Leeds. We did Leeds before, didn't we?
you may have seen DJ Queenie in the last episode of the podcast, who brought you guys some beers before the show in Nottingham last night. DJ Queenie joins us for all of the shows, and she also joined Pete and Baz on their tour around America and Canada.
Did it Canada as well?
I think they did a few dates in Canada. Yeah.
Goodness me. Excellent. Can't wait for our tour of America. Watch out, America, we're coming.
Yep.
Yeah, just get in touch with us if you are from America and you want us to do some shows.
And you've got somewhere to put us up because we're
Yeah.
so broke we can't afford hotels.
He says while sat in a hotel. But yeah, so it's looking like it's going to be an exciting few weeks ahead.
Yeah.
Any plans for Christmas?
Turkey?
Yeah.
What,
Chicken.
The place or the food?
Oh, the food.
Yeah.
Screw the place.
Just making sure, because if people aren't from
Turkey.
places where they have turkey for Christmas, they might not know what the hell you were just talking about.
All right. Well,
True.
it's traditional in this country. I don't know why, but one has turkey on Christmas Day. And it's something that we've done, my wife and I have done for the last 20 years. But when I was a child, we didn't have turkey. Turkey wasn't quite so popular. My dad used to go and buy a leg of pork. And it was just wonderful. I lived on pork dripping for the week after Christmas. Seriously, pork dripping on toast, the best food in the world. Nothing to beat it.
And there
I
was
could go on.
Oh, there was lots available because everybody ate turkey. What can I say, Patrick?
Yeah, all right.
No,
But,
I can't.
Wasn't the tradition actually, going way, way back, wasn't it goose?
oh, if you were posh, yes.
Because the goose is getting fat and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, if you want to make roast potatoes, goose fat's the best stuff to cook them in.
That's true, yeah.
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 Tell you what's nice, Hatch, and it's going to sound disgusting, but it's actually really nice, is Marmite on potatoes.
Never tried that.
Roast potatoes.
With
and
Marmite
just
on.
put a little bit of Marmite in with the fat.
Well, I use Marmite in my gravy.
And you know, Marmite, when you're inside, you can use to make alcohol.
Really? I remember that
yeast in
next
it.
time I'm in bloody... oh. Oops.
Bleep that. Bleep that.
Sorry. Slip of the tongue. No, man, I'm looking forward to Manchester because I have an affinity with it. I was at school there for XYZ years, and I got to know a lot of places. I bought my first guitar in Manchester from Johnny Roadhouse. That was the name of the shop on Oxford Street. 6 guineas. For those who don't know, that's £6.30 in old money. £6 and 6 shillings. A shilling is 5 pence. Well, it was. So that's my guitar, 6 quid, 6 guineas.
Originally, it was 12 pennies, wasn't it?
12. Oh, yeah. We had to do maths in base 12 and base 20.
A
You don't know what I'm
shilling had
talking about, you
12
lucky
pennies in
people.
it.
Sorry?
A shilling had 12 pennies.
12
in it.
pence.
I
And there were
just about remember it.
Yeah, and there were 20 shillings to a pound.
Yeah. Well, that
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. When you're a kid and you're 6 years old trying to do maths in pounds, shillings and pence. Yes, well, 5 and 5 is 10. Which column does that go in? The pence column. Well, 5 and 6 is 11. Where does that go? In the pence column. Well, 5 and 7 is 12. Where does that go? We put a naught in the one column and a 1 in the next column.
There will be questions at the end, so pay attention.
Yeah. So honestly, it was crazy. And then when they went decimal, everyone was bitching about it, except the kids coming through. Oh, goody, everything's in tens. You know why that's good? I got 10 fingers.
That's
Now
the
and now all the
decimal,
money's
isn't it?
digital.
See,
Yeah. Well,
I remember, I was a kid obviously when it changed, but I remember this woman arguing, really arguing, very angry in the corner shop because we kept the old shilling, but it became 5 pence, 5p. When she gave that, she was expecting to get like 6 pennies back.
Change, yeah.
Change. But they just kept it. She said, well, where's me change?
Yeah.
'Cause there was a programme, I remember it being on TV, called Give More, Get Change. And it was so that the old money
It got circulated. Yeah.
and got out of the system.
I don't remember that.
And I remember watching it and this guy with a big kipper tie on it, with a blackboard and all that, explaining how the decimal works.
Yeah. Yeah, decimals. Okay. Right, listen, folks, we are just about recovering from our hangovers. So we're going to bid you farewell and hopefully speak to you again very soon. Please keep the questions coming in.
Yeah.
And keep them sensible, you know? I mean, you know what? Ask us what the fuck you want because
Yes.
we'll try and answer anything, okay?
And
Yeah,
I'm going to
man.
go now and start working on tomorrow's hangover.
There you go. Well done.
So it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. Hey!
Oh, did him.